Spangler, personal trainer, health coach, and owner of Eat and Run Fitness. Today is the third day of the Ignite Your Energy series, and we're going to be talking all about the three main stressors that are zapping your energy and how to get rid of them. Stressor number one is artificial foods. For the next 2 weeks, I want you to eliminate all the foods in your house that have 5 ingredients or more, or that have any ingredients that you can't pronounce, you don't know what they aren't real whole foods. And I want you to watch yourself as your energy, your mood, your skin, your digestion starts to make a turn for the better finally. Number 2 is negative relationships. If you can't get out of the relationship, maybe it's a family member, maybe it's something that you're not ready to walk away from, then I have one word for you, and that word is boundaries. Understand that you always have the choice of how you're going to deal with any given situation. You might not have control over the situation or what they're going to say or do, but you do have control over how you're going to react to it. And there are lots and lots and lots of options, some on the more healthy end of the spectrum, some on the little less healthy end of the spectrum. We want you closer to this side. So the first thing that I would suggest that you start off with is just communication. Let them know the things that are bothering you. Maybe they consistently bring up a topic that you don't love or that brings you down or makes you feel really drained. Communicate with them how they're affecting you, and then if that communication isn't enough for them to make a change, then that's when you set up that really strict boundary of saying, listen, you bring this topic up, I'm going to have to walk away, hang up the phone, do whatever, where you're going to have to remove yourself from the situation. Not removing them from your life, not removing the relationship, but just saying, if X happens, then Y happens. And then the big thing is, you gotta follow through on that, no questions asked. Finally, emptying the cup is one that I see a lot. And that is where people are willing to bend over backwards, helping other people, helping their spouse, helping their kids, helping their friends, helping their boss, their coworkers, but they don't do the same for themselves, and it ends up emptying their cup so that their energy just completely and utterly drops because they're trying to pour from an empty cup. Now I want you to do me a favor and picture this. You have a nice relaxing morning where you wake up and you pour yourself a cup of coffee, and maybe you read a book, maybe you listen to some music, do some meditation, go for a walk. And then, your kids get up and they start doing the screaming thing, and and the hectic part of your day starts. And then I want you to picture where you start your day with that hectic part. Your alarm blares, the kids are screaming, you haven't had any time for yourself, you're trying to just put their lunches together and get them out the door, and you barely take a sip of coffee and then you're out. Which scenario do you think is going to lead to a more energetic day for you? Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that you have to make yourself get up 30 minutes early so that you can start your day in a perfect way. I like my sleep, I don't want to get up 1 second before I have to. But that is just to say that by you prioritizing yourself, even for short periods of time, and really filling your own cup with the things that energize you, that's going to lead you to a place where you are better able to handle the hectic stressors that come with day-to-day life. So just as a couple ways to fill your cup, you could listen to some uplifting audiobooks or podcasts. One thing I really like to do is have people go back and think about things that you did as a kid that you really enjoyed, and do those things again. Maybe it's art, maybe it's writing, maybe it's music. Think about things that you haven't done in a really long time that used to bring you joy, and make it a point to include that in your days. It's also important to be intentional about spending some time outside and really focusing on your breathing. There have been so many studies that show just how much being outside with the trees around you and the air and the birds and all those different things, and removing ourselves from the technology and unplugging ourselves, how important that is for our health and for our energy. And then the same thing with breathing. We so often breathe these little short breaths and don't even realize it, and it's basically a stress response. If you force yourself to go into deep, deep breathing, that helps calm your entire central nervous system down. It helps lower cortisol, it helps release that stress and bring your energy back. None of these things take tons and tons of time. It just takes a little bit of intention and awareness on your part to start doing those practices that are going to help bring energy back into your life. Now, I just wanted to bring you this quick little snippet of ways that you can bump up your energy really quick. If you want more information, more ideas of how to fill your cup, plus if you want the offer on the program that's going to help you get a little bit of a bounce back into your step in just 7 days, head over to my blog. The link is down below. That's where you're going to really get the full information, the full research behind it, the whys. I'll explain explain a little bit more about cortisol and stress and all that kind of stuff and how that's affecting your energy. So make sure you go and check that out. Again, the link is down below to my blog. And make sure if you didn't see them, go and check out the other 2 Ignite Your Energy series episodes. Thank you again so much for watching. I always appreciate you taking the time to view my videos. Make sure you drop a comment down below. Tell me what you like, tell me what you don't like, tell me what you want to hear more of, and I'll be happy to address it. Have a great rest of your day, you guys.